Let's take a deep dive into design elements in Canva. My name is Jenna Dawson. I am both a public school educator and a Canva learning consultant. In this video, we will define elements and explore searching techniques. We will demonstrate how to create collections of elements and show how you can add your own personal touch to those elements. We will explore tips and tricks for using frames and photos, and explore ways to insert, customize, and animate elements. The first section of this video focuses on exploring the concept of Canva elements.
What is an element? When you are inside of Canva, if you've chosen a template, you're now in a template, an element is any individual thing that you can place onto your design. So that could be shapes, that could be fonts, that could be illustrations, photos, icons, charts, all that great stuff. So again, you can find that Elements tab on the left-hand side of your navigation once you are inside of a template or design. Now there's a few ways that you can search and filter down what it is you're looking for. You can search by filter. So at the top up here, you can see there's a keyword search. You can click on this little 3 dots to sort and filter by color, orientation, or animation. So let me just show you that real quick. So when you're in your elements, you would search for a keyword. You can click on these 3 lines, which is the filter. You can filter by color. You can filter by orientation. If you want a graphic that is animated, which has motion or no motion, those are kind of your key ones. You don't need to worry about really these because you're getting all of that stuff for free. So you would want all of your features included. So that is one option. If you have a specific hex color code, you can enter that here as well. So that's one way to filter down. Another way would be by the info that appears by clicking the 3 dots of a particular element. So if I want this flower, I'm going to hover over it and I see the 3 dots. I can choose those 3 dots and view more information. Here is the title of that element. So if you wanted to click on that, it will open the element in a new window. You can see some other options, keywords, colors with the hex color code, some other icons that are similar. You can use this design, you can star it, which we're going to talk about, and there are some more options so you can add it to a folder. So that's if you click on the title. The next option is you can view more by that particular designer. So right underneath it, it'll say view more by and whoever was the designer. So you can click on that link. And right here within your Elements tab, you will see more from that designer. So this helps with like brand consistency or using very similar images to create a consistent look and feel, all within the same, by the same designer. Okay, if I want to go back to my regular search, I can just exit out of that keyword. The next thing you can do in those 3 dots is you can search by keyword. So here are keywords that you can search by. So I can click on blossom, and that will take me to more elements that are blossom. So if you find something you like and you don't know the keyword to start with, you can click that keyword on that element to take you to more. Again, click X to refresh your search. In addition to searching by those keywords, let's say that you're perusing the element library and you want to find something, or you're just looking and you want to save them to favorites. In Canva, starring is often referred to as favoriting. So you can star as many as you like. So I would click the three dots, click star, and those are going to save into a folder that we can go back and visit later. And I'll show you where that folder is here in just a minute. In addition, you can choose to add it to a folder. So if you want to make a specific folder for that collection, you can create a folder for flower stickers and drop all your flower stickers into that folder. There's an option to see more like this. So that's kind of like if we clicked on that title, these are all the ones we saw below previously. And then at the very bottom, you can view the entire collection. And then let's say that you wanted to create a folder. You can organize a collection. So I'm going to create a folder. You can add it to folders or create new ones. So here it shows you all the collections that you, or all of the images within that collection, and then you can create a folder and save those into if you want to access easily later.
Another great time-saving tip in Canva are element-related keyboard shortcuts. Take a moment to pause the video and explore the different keyboard shortcuts available as they relate to elements and layout. The next section of this video focuses on organizing elements in Canva.
So we talked about the picture on the right-hand side on how you can star and add them to folders. So one of the things in Canva that you can do is you can organize. So if I am on my home page, if I go to your projects, here is where you will see all folders, designs, images, videos. So as you scroll down, you can see how they're broken down into those categories. And then the starred folder, all of those elements that you starred are going to come into this. It's kind of like a catch-all for everything that you starred. To remove something, it's the three dots and unstar. And then when you're in folders, if you create folders, then inside of folders, you can star them. And these, once you star a folder, they show up on the bottom left-hand corner of your navigation on the left. So you can star or unstar folders, and that just saves you some clicks to get there. So your projects, anything you starred will show up here. And then if you go to folders, you can add folders here as well by clicking the plus in the top right corner.
Next, let's explore the concept of editing elements in Canva.
So let's say that you have put some elements on the page, for example, of these. When I click on an element, sometimes I have the ability to change the element colors. So when I click on one, if you're able to change it, you'll see the colors in the top left corner. Here, you can click on the tiles, choose your colors. If you are a part of a district single sign-on account with Canva, you can choose from the drop-down your school And I'm working with some districts right now that are setting this up. So to have a brand kit for school, and then within that should be your school colors and your school logo. So if your district doesn't have that set up, they may be working on it, or you may want to reach out and ask. But I can change the colors. I can click plus, add my own hex color, or even use the eyedropper. And then what I can do is if I have this element throughout my design, I can change it. And then if I change it, it gives me the option down here that anywhere that original color was, it shows that I'm changing it from blue to black, and I can click change all, and it will change it anywhere else where that color was.
This next section of the video focuses on the use of frames and photos in Canva.
When you are searching in that element library, you can type in the word frame, and you will see all of these different frame options show up. This allows you to drop a photo in, and it gives your photo that very unique, look and feel. So you would just drag a image or a background into that, and it'll drop right in there. You can also search for grids, and it almost looks like a photo collage where you can drop photos in and create your different layouts. You can see here they even have letter and number frames, which can make your headings a lot more fun. So here's an example. These are frames. So you would go to your element design. Maybe I want a texture, and then you just drag and drop right into that frame. Super fun. You also have the ability to upload your own photos or elements or graphics, and you can click on photos and use the photos that are there, the photographs. If you want to learn more about Photo Editor, if you click on this when I send you the view deck, then it'll take you to a tutorial with some additional information. Now, when you upload those photos, you can arrange those photos into folders as well. So remember, back on our home page, under your projects, under all, you can see the headings, or you can jump right to your images. You can select multiple and move to folder.
The final section on our agenda focuses on the use of text and text effects.
Over on the left-hand side of your course navigation menu, there is a text option. You can enter text at the top, text boxes, or you can choose from the font combinations that are there. If you are at a single sign-on district, your brand kits may already be done. If you are on the free version and you're not connected to a district single sign-on, you'll have your own brand kit that you can edit. So here's just a little bit of an idea of what that brand kit looks like. Again, if you're at a district with single sign-on, you will only be able to access this. You will not be able to create it. And if you're in your name, like Jenna Dawson's team, you're in the teacher free account, then you'll be able to edit this part. And here's that breakdown that kind of talks about what yours may look like. So if you don't see brand kit on your left, on your tool under tools, then that's because your district is managing it. If you don't see brand kit set up, then I would reach out to your district to ask if they are working on that. And then with text effects, once you insert the text, there are different styles and shapes and animations that you can add to that text. So when you're presenting, it gives it a little bit more aesthetic to it. So just like you saw, once I switch to the page, my text has that animation. And animations can be done on the entire page or the text. And then I believe this is the final one of the final slides, but once you add your elements, there is, and you click on them, you can click in the top right-hand corner to position them, to move them forward or backwards, or align them, or space them evenly. The space evenly features are some of my favorites.
If you found this video helpful, check out these additional resources for added support. Join the Facebook group for teachers. You can find the direct link in the bottom right-hand corner if you're unable to find it in a search. This is a great place to see what other educators are doing and get inspired from actual classroom examples. Another great option for support is Canva's Design School. There are tutorial videos that you can watch and walk through to get inspiration and ideas for classroom use. You can find the direct link in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. For schools and districts, there is also an Education District Hub filled with a variety of resources. This is your one-stop shop for guides, tools, and anything related to Canva for education for districts. Thank you so much for watching this video. To find more videos like this one, please subscribe to my channel.